Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. I wanted to show you today, a great project that is good both for the Cricut Joy and for the other machines, the Cricut Maker or Explore. And I'm going to give you the file, look for it in the description of this video. So, as you know, I received a wonderful, joyful gift with this Cricut Joy a few weeks ago, and I've been having a ton of fun playing with it. And one of the things, I am essentially a paper crafter, so one of the things that I wanted to focus on is how can I use my existing supplies, whether it's paper or vinyl or even iron-on infusible ink, how can I use those things that I already own in the Joy. So I have gone about and done a bunch of older projects over and see how they cut on the Joy. But this project can be cut on any machine because of the size of the project. The images from this project, which today is going to be these lovely tags, like a present tag, it are from an existing cartridge that was, it's at least 4 years old, maybe more, called Damask Decor. And they just are such lovely images, and I thought would make really, really beautiful tags for I don't know, for a bride or for whatever birthday in the springtime. And I wanted to see how it would cut on the Joy. So let me get to it and show you how it works. So just to start off with, you do not need an iPad to work on the Joy. I use it because I have a craft room and that's where I have my regular computer, but I'm using my Joy in the kitchen and I'm using the iPad connected via Bluetooth to run the Joy. But you could also connect this through your laptop or through your desktop or your other mobile device such as an Android phone. You just need the correct software, which is what I'm working on. So I've found these images. There's something actually I purchased a long time ago, but I wanted to show you how I found them. When you're in your design space, your canvas, you're going to search by image. And in this case, I knew the name of the cartridge was Damask. So I'm going to put the word Damask here, and it will bring up actually three groups of images. This is the one that I got this from, is called Damask Decor, and it is a Cricut Access cartridge. So there are a lot of images on this cartridge, or this image set, including cards and these tags, and also just some like flourishes and embellishments that you can go and have a look. So I chose a few of them, but you can see there's way more to choose from. And I pulled them into my canvas. Let's see if I can go back to that. Cancel, close. So I pulled them into my canvas and I made sure that the size was big enough for it to be a very nice looking tag, but not too big that it won't cut on the Joy. Remember, when you're cutting on the Joy, the parameter is that one of the measurements, not both, but one of the measurements cannot exceed 4.25 inches. So if you wanted to check or to change the size of these, you would go down here to the bottom to edit, and you can see the size. The width is 2.88 and the height is 4 inches, which is below that 4.25 parameter. Now, if I were to change that to say 5 inches, you will see that it should be an issue with cutting. Let me see, 5.25. It should tell me that it's unable to cut. And of course, on video, it's not going to do that. It's sort of like having a child, isn't it? But at any rate, I'm going to keep it within that parameter of... I want to just make sure that I'm connected. Yep, I'm connected. So let's see how these cut. I use my existing cardstock, and what I did was I took these 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and I cut it the long way, like this, and to make 2 strips. And then I'm going to cut these on one of the 12-inch mats. So let's see how this comes out. I'm gonna go make it. And we choose on the mat because it's for the material, and not a smart material. So we're gonna go there, and you'll see that it breaks it into all of these separate mats because of the size. But because I can use the 12-inch mat, what I can do is I can change this up here and change my material size to 12 inches, and you'll see that it cuts 2 on a mat. Let's go here, change the material size to 12 inches, and there's 2 on the mat. And same here, 12 inches and 2 on the mat. So that allows for 2 to print on the arc, to cut on each mat. But in this case, we have 3, so it's an uneven number, and that's why only 1 is showing up on there. So let's go ahead and cut some of these out so I can show you how they cut out. They really do cut out beautifully on the Joy. I'm going to choose cardstock. This is a medium weight cardstock that's between like 50 and 80 pound cardstock, which does cut very well on the Joy. And I've gone ahead and chose that, and now I'm inserting the mat, and it does have to check to see if you have the right size mat and enough material in there to make the cut. That's just something that it does. And you'll notice that the machine is now blinking. It's ready for me to hit go on my iPad, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit go, and it will start cutting this for us. Now, before I prepared this, I thought, you know, what you could do is you could use a text box and add text if you know who you're going to be giving these to. If, for instance, you wanted to put a text on the back here, that would be totally fine. And you could just do a text box that you would attach to each of the backs of the card, and then when you cut it out, you would just simply glue the decorative feature onto the other side. You see what I'm saying? And then I just use this really fun twine. I think it's twine. It's got a real shabby chic look to it. And I can't remember where I picked this up. I think probably Michael's. And it's just kind of like that brown, natural brown color to it. I'm going to show you how to put that on. But basically, once you cut this out, it ends up being 2 pieces. And you just use glue and you attach them to each other. And then you take a length of the twine, and you fold it in half like this, right? And let me take this one out so that you can see how I do this. So you fold it in half, and with the loop end, you push it through the hole, and then you pull the ends through there, and that's it, you're done. And you can put a knot in here, however place you'd like to put that knot. And you have a lovely gift tag. And this project has, I think, six or seven different gift tags that you can do, and you do not need to cut them all, or you can go looking for more if you want to find different decorations. But I just thought this was a fun way to show you how easily the Cricut Joy handles cuts of cardstock. Now, earlier today we did a project using the card mat, which those are great projects, but they're limited by, I guess, because they're already pre-made projects. So once you feel accomplished, having cut out all of your cards using your Cricut card mat, you can go back and start designing things, projects, or if you have if you've been cricketing for a while and you have older projects that you can just make small adjustments to so that they can cut on the Cricut. So this is how easily and how nicely, cleanly these tags cut out on the Joy. We'll need to clean off a little bit these pieces, these cut pieces, but that's basically it. And you have some really beautiful embellishment for a present, or even a bottle of wine, or something fun to bring to a party. And it really just kind of gives your little touch of fun and fabulousness and shabby chicness to the project. Isn't that fun? Well, thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Rita, and this is my channel, Miss Rita to the Rescue. If you aren't already a subscriber, would you please remember to subscribe to my channel, and also to share it or like it. It really does help me. I'm fairly new on YouTube, but I've been around on Facebook. I'm also, you can find me on Facebook at Miss Rita to the Rescue as well. So you can follow me there, or on YouTube, or in both places. And we will see you again really soon with another great project for the Cricut.